doing a road walk back to trail. It's about a mile back to the underpass. I was there a little late, trying to charge up my stuff. And then a security guard came and I told him I'd be there for like 20 more minutes. But my charger just keeps charging and charging. It's okay, it's a 20,000 milliamp hour. So it got down a little bit on that last leg from Scissors Crossing. I have a new phone, so I'm not sure how the energy consumption is. But I know in Paradise Cafe they say plenty of outlets. But anyway, this is extremely dangerous. I keep waiting for, you can hear the cars coming and see their headlights, and then I go in the bushes and turn off my light so I don't confuse them. And I'm just turning on the light this bright right now for this video. So if you see another video from me, it means I survived this. These frogs scared the crap out of me. I don't know, they seem to be sleeping. Found a good camp spot. Wasn't marked on gut hooks. Presented a new challenge for me setting up in sand. But one thing I learned is those little shepherd hooks probably wouldn't work so well in the sand. They're just too thin. But these ones worked okay. But I didn't have a lot of wind. It was like beginner level wind. So I was lucky on that respect. And then a new thing I learned is using the wood to provide support for those mainstays. I was using rocks before, but I think I knew before you could use wood. Anyway, you just need something with some weight. Helps keep this guy line taut. Leaving my campsite out in this, it's not really an open field, it's got a lot of trees, but it's a little wash down there. A lot of cloud cover today. Take advantage of it while I can. When I get to a water source, I've been cooking my meal that I usually cook at night. So I figure that way I don't have to do it at night, and if it's a dry camp, I don't have to use any water. So if I do it at a water source, I can just use the water there and then tank up. The only problem with that is if it's at the same time that I want to be hiking, kind of stalls you a little. That's what I plan on doing. In about 5 miles, there's some sort of spring, but I think the water's pretty silty. So they say to pre-filter it with a bandana. Yeah, we're just in the fog. If you need some water, just inhale. You get a nice drink of water just from breathing. It's crazy weather today. This trail just keeps climbing and climbing. And when you round the corner, you see there's even more to go up. It's like never-ending hillsides. Oh man, look at that sunlight over there. Well, here's where I stayed last night in this RV. Sure beat being out here in the mist and the wind. Had a roommate, trail named Daryl. He hiked the AT. He got his trail name because the two people he hiked with, he ended up hiking with them, I think, all the way. But they called him Daryl at the beginning, and he didn't say anything. I think they just mistook his name. And at the end, they said, "Oh, you didn't get a trail name." And he said, "Well, my name isn't Daryl." So that's how he got his name. Finally heading on. It's about 8 a.m. Things are clearing up. It's a nice little cache if you wanted to skip Mike's place, although there's no guarantee on this one. It's like a gallon and a little bit. Starting to see pine trees. This crest line just keeps going up and up. It's not really a mountain per se, it's just the ground is just slanted up. I think I said before, every time you turn a corner, it's another uphill. Let's see what happens here. Oh, not so bad. I'm not going to be fooled though. Could be more coming around the corner. But it looks like the trail goes up near that saddle. There's San Jacinto, kind of the triangular shaped one in the middle ground. And then behind that is San Gorgonio. And on the other side of San Gorgonio is Big Bear. So we might be able to see the ridge that we're going to go up. But I'm not sure. I kind of see some prominent ridges there. I love barbed wire, except when I have to brush up against it. State property. I think I'm gonna go this way. That's what that arrow says. Heading to Tule Spring. Extra credit. Just came down here to fill up my water by the creek. Come down this trail with near that valve up there. I drank a liter. I filled it with this Hammer Nutrition Perpetuum. And then I'm gonna try to go another 10 miles and take 3 liters. And maybe drink another one. Try to get to Mary's place. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be dark probably if I do. This must be the cistern. I don't need water, but just gonna check it out. Yeah, that's not looking so good there. 301 it says. Climbing and climbing. It's a pretty nice terrain here. It's kind of, seems like you can find a camping spot just anywhere. It's like open terrain. Although this spot is kind of climbing. But I want to find a good spot with some wind protection. So I might camp a little before Mary's. Since the wind is picking up. It doesn't seem as bad as last night. It was a lot more windy and there was a lot of fog. I haven't checked the weather. I need to do that. Oh, look at that. It's a little kind of a wash. Probably cowboy camp there. This was my campsite last night. Trail's right there. It was pretty sheltered from the wind. Had to clear it out a little bit. This isn't on gut hooks. It's It's enough for my tent. Getting started about 7 a.m. Last 2 days pretty challenging for me. Seemed like a long day yesterday because I was at Mike's place, and then from there it's 25 miles to a Paradise Valley Cafe. So if you want to get there in 2 days, you got to kind of calculate what you want to do. So I hiked about 18 miles or so. So today I've got 7 miles to get there to Paradise Valley. And then I have a resupply there, plus get some food. And then I'm not sure if you can get water there, but I'm gonna get some water at Mary's. And then the day before that, to get to Mike's place, it was only quote unquote 15 miles, but it was pretty constant uphill. And then we had a lot of wind and that kind of fog mist. So it was a pretty tough day. Sounds like a couple dogs. I heard them last night too. There's a few properties out here. All right, still here. That's an interesting sign. It's always good to still be here. Well, they have a trash can here at Mary's. That's a good idea, or not a good idea for her. So I'm going to be putting trash in it. Just having a little drying out party here. Got the free library. Logbook, what did you learn in 2020? Make sure to close that latch. Got Walt Whitman, John Muir, Thoreau. Those have been here a while. There's a few campsites up here. Kinda. It's a little uneven, but pretty good. You got picnic tables. That's always good. Some of the people I hiked with so far: Caitlin, Tuffy, Daryl, Tim, Bowie, David, Butters, Cougar, Pony, Josh from Santa Cruz, Stray Cat, T-Rex, Doug, past tense of dig, in construction, Andrew, wildlife, Frank, Jenny Marie. Not sure that last one. It's 2 names, but I wrote it down. Zach, aka Cheese Slice, aka Guitar Man. Tosser's mom. I don't know her trail name. Siesta. Just past the Table Mountain Road. Coming down to 74. Past the 150 mark a little while ago. See what we get down here.